Look, it's running through my mind. It happens every time. You want a paper chase? I'm on a paper grind. Tryna get to the shine. Cause I ain't going outside. I'm rolling down 5, just tryna get to the bag. I get it from coast to coast. Come on, let's have a toast. To the baddest bitch, no joke. Do whatever that floats your boat. You know how that shit go. Now we sexing, straight up flexing, putting on a show. Like how I do it when I do it. Got him wanting more. And he do it so good when he go down low. Something about the way I drop it down to the flow. He pick it up, beat it up, put it down for show. I'm on the road once again, yeah, you know it's on. Gotta get to my paper, then I bring it home. I'm talking cash flow. I'm tired of these niggas with the lame excuses. I'ma get my own bag, make them useless. I hear you talking that shit, give them deuces.
Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of
The B-Box.
And I'm your guest. I'm your guest. I'm your host, Shell. And these are my guests. My co-hosts.
You
need to get it together. You were drinking before you got here. I only had water.
Okay, y'all.
I'm Coco.
And I'm Mo.
Okay, so we're going to dive right into these topics while we pop this bottle.
Who popping it?
Not me.
Not me either.
I'll
do it. You sure you want to pop it? It's your birthday.
Just let it sit
I'm
for
really
a second
bad
because
at
you're
popping
shaking the
bottles.
fuck out of it.
No, you just got to put it down, let it do what it do.
Well,
you.
while I try to get this open,
All over you.
we will dive into our first topic of would you date someone who is still trying to get on their feet?
It depends on the how far on their feet they are or they aren't. I've dated a few guys who were getting on their feet because, I mean, realistically, look, I didn't have I might not always look like what I go through or what I've gone through, but shit, I done been in the trenches too, or I done I've experienced a lot of, downfalls and shortcomings as well. So, I can't really say like, oh, okay, I won't deal with you because you in this situation and this, that, and the third. But it also depends on your drive to get out of that situation as well. So, if you don't have your shit together and you just waking up every day, you just going to the weed man, you chilling, you get on the game, that I'm not gonna be able to fuck with you. But if you that nigga who you fucked up, but you getting up every day, you get into it, you not too good for this job or that job, you just gonna handle your business, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll fuck with you just off the strength because I know hard times don't last forever.
Exactly.
And sometimes people that's kind of not really on their feet, like it's those situations that pretty much humbles a person and makes them who they are, and it makes you a better person. So, I think
I'm gonna have to go with, like when you first started, you were saying like it depends on how far in the trenches you are, cause I don't know. It depends on like where I'm at in my life at the moment. Like, it's not but so far you want to step back. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
I know. I'm fighting with these balloons.
But like when you say it depends on how far or like whatever the case may be, like what if? I don't know.
Everything can be taken from you in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
That is true.
That's
and
a
I
fact.
wouldn't want somebody to be like, "Oh, you was up yesterday. I can't do the broke you." Like, you know
Not
what I'm
like
saying?
broke, but like you know how some people, like when they get down, right?
Yeah.
And they stay there, and then it's just like, how long do you expect me to sit here and wait for you to get out? Kind of like, do y'all watch Insecure?
Damn it, I've been missing this season, y'all.
Well, I haven't been watching this season. I only saw like the couple episodes I watched with you.
So in the beginning, she was riding with him, like waiting for him to get off his feet, get himself together. But after a while, it's kind of like, okay, this is draining me.
But have y'all noticed, like, especially on television, and
Hey,
I don't know how
girl.
often this happens in real life, but it seems like when in these scenarios, it's always the woman who was there during those times who never gets the man that she actually sacrificed for.
Appreciate
She got
it.
nothing that she was supposed to get in those relationships because she waited and waited and waited, and then when he go hit, whenever the dude on his feet, he's gone.
Yeah, he go to, a lot of times they go fuck with the bitch who would have never fucked with them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and from the beginning, or they never would have got her if they ain't had no money or had they shit
Or
together.
they get him the time of day when they was broke.
Yeah,
But it's just like the lady said on that joint. What was like? She was like, I didn't roll. She said every time I didn't roll, ride or die, I died.
I died. Nah, for real.
So I agree with both of y'all. Like, everybody go through shit. Life is life. But like you said, you can't step back. And I've dealt with some men who I would never go back to, and not even just them situations. Or it just, I guess, what I'm trying to say is, I guess it depends on the scenario.
Yeah.
The scenario, and not even the person, just the scenario, because ain't no way.
I think the person matters too, because what I feel like with guys is who you meet when they down is not who they are. When they got money, that's who they really are.
Very true. Well, no, I
I'ma
think
say,
who
yeah,
they
I agree
are.
with
Because the nigga would get on his feet and act like he and
A brand new person.
That's-
he be
yeah,
a brand new
very
person.
true.
But when he ain't got shit and he actually might need you for a little bit something, he
Yeah.
humble as fuck.
I think it
Very
goes both
true.
ways though, because I think even with females though, I think anybody who then came out the trenches or got some money, everybody act a little different when they got some money, and versus when you down bad and you fucked up. Like I think it changes anybody
It changes
realistically.
you, but not how you treat people.
Well, right, but that's the major factor, how you treat people. But I feel like everybody, kind of move a little different when they got a couple dollars.
I mean, as you should, but I don't know, degrading
extent?
somebody, yeah, I guess, to the extent. I don't know.
This is a tricky situation.
It's very tricky.
Because, like, okay, for example, at one point I was at the highlight.
Bottle.
I'm gonna stay down and be down, and I wasn't on that. I'm down for a second. I'm a bitch getting back up. Just give me a second, So I think it does depend on the mind frame of the individual. Because I wouldn't have wanted nobody to judge me in that predicament. Like, oh, she is lacking, or because her situation, she's not as good of a woman. As she could have been like, shit, I still know how to love her. I'm still going to love you right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to treat you right. I'm still worthy of your time. I'm still worthy to be loved or treated right. It don't matter, like, where I'm at with my life or my situation. Like, because a bitch won't bounce back.
Agreed.
And if you hold me down while a bitch trying to bounce back, I'm going to get you. I'm going to
But
get
you
you
gotta,
right. The
like,
moment I get it,
be on
you
the
want
same
you
energy,
going to
on
get
the
it.
same
You
level.
hear me?
That's why I said it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Everybody different. Everybody.
Yeah.
Some people be like, they get down and this woe is me, and I'm just gonna ride the wave of you feeling bad for me, and you know what I mean, that type of shit.
That's weird.
But
There'd be no way I'd be able to ride the wave with somebody and build you up and you leave me.
But it
That's how people
happens.
go to jail.
It happens though. Like it's happened
happens
to
all
me.
the time.
It's happened to
That's
me.
how people go to jail.
It's happened to me. And I think no,
Be on Snap.
it make you feel like that too. But now I guess that's why like if you can't really do much for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet you at that level. So I don't always feel like I'm taking the L when it's you passing it. So I don't always feel like I'm taking the L. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save the big shit for later when you can reciprocate. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
And shit like that. So that
So
way
do
I
you
always
deal
feel like
with
I'm taking
somebody
the L.
who, do you deal with them to like a certain degree or to a certain extent? Almost like I fuck with you, not like I fuck with you, but I don't really
But I keep you
fuck
in
with
this.
you. Yeah, but it's almost like I'm gonna keep you kind of like in the friend zone until things kind of progress.
But that's okay.
It's not
too.
That's
necessarily-
okay.
I don't think it's necessarily friend zone either. Like you can like someone and still not be out buying them stuff and letting them stay at your home, and like it's a certain way that you can create boundaries to say, okay, I can't deliver everything on a silver platter up front, because then you have no motivation to change anything. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, it's bad
Take
today.
it easy. You gotta take it easy.
Sorry, I
Maybe
should've
it's the
warned
2
you.
cubes.
You did not want a bitch.
I'm sorry, I really should have.
Like,
Honestly, when I hit
shit.
it, I looked at her and was like,
I was just hitting it very light.
because she was hitting the fuck out of it.
I was hitting it very light.
I don't have to exactly keep him in a friend zone. I feel like if I notice that even if you down bad and you fucked up, and I notice, okay, every week you still trying to take me on a date. Every week you know what I'm saying, you might just buy me some flowers. Like, it don't have to be like something super extravagant. It's the thought that counts. Like, you fucked up and you realize I still thought about me. You bought me some $5 flowers, and that's so beautiful. Because you ain't have to spend that shit on me. You trying to get on your
the
feet.
small things that always mean a lot.
Yeah, like
sure.
it's the
I got
thought
them
for
in
me.
Like, you could be broke and go put a blanket down in the park, and it would be so beautiful.
Yes.
But people don't think about shit like that.
I was about
Facts.
to say, I wonder what the percentage of men who actually do that.
I haven't had that kind of date yet, like a little
neither.
That's
picnic
because a
style
lot of
date.
women, they want more.
And they don't know.
Yeah,
And
they
it
don't
makes
realize
guys
that the
overthink,
simple things.
too.
Yeah,
Or
the
maybe
simple
it's
things can
easier.
really make you happy, but women don't see that. They see, I want money. Oh, can you buy me this? Can you spend your money on that? Can you do this? So like the
But I
simple
mean, they be
things
spending
kind of
money.
get buried a little bit. Oh, backburned it, I guess you could say.
There's some men who actually feel like they can do whatever they want because they can provide certain things.
Those are the men who definitely feel like they can do what they want.
Yeah. I actually know somebody like that. Like, that's the kind of energy that he pulls off because he basically take care of his girl and she don't do nothing.
See, that's why I
So-
can't do that. I can't live that lifestyle.
nothing.
I can't live that lifestyle, like, where I'm literally sitting at home not doing, like, much of anything. And,
The relationship is
You
it's
literally-
completely a convenience for him.
yeah, basically, that's my whole thing. Like, I'm literally at home, I'm washing dishes, I'm cleaning clothes, I'm doing X, Y, Z. Because just because you at home don't mean you ain't doing totally nothing. But I'm at home, I'm stuck in the house, and you just out doing whatever, and you gonna treat me like trash because you paying these bills? I got hell to the no. I would pay my own bills for all of that. Like, and we can go have whatever is necessary. But well, to work for myself, but like not to just not have none of that. Like,
None of what?
No,
like
no,
to not be
still
a
have
business.
your hustle, still have your business.
Well, okay, so I was
No,
gonna say,
I
no,
was
I'm not
like,
gonna be
what you
able.
missing?
But
Right,
I like having my
I can
own.
devote this solely on my business.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay, that's
And
one
then
thing.
when you ready to, if you choose to walk away, you have the means to do so.
Exactly.
And it'll be in your
Absolutely.
name.
And everything will be yours. You'll still have everything,
Yeah.
but you just did not have to go to work. I will wash a dish all day long.
Me too.
If I don't have to go to work.
Me too.
Yeah, I'd rather work for myself every single day.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's anybody in this world, to be honest, because I can't do it.
Test your patience.
Ooh, every day, don't they? Just gonna take a drink to that.
That's why I'm all discombobulated today.
Mm.
But anywho,
You need a drink. You need to go and sit back.
I know, right? All right,
y'all.
y'all. Anybody else have anything else on that? Oh, well, actually, before we move on, can I flip the script a little bit? Would you expect somebody to date you if you still getting on your feet? Or are you the type of person where it's like, okay, if I'm getting on my feet, I don't want to date?
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just having friends, like being everybody's in a friend zone. If I didn't have a conversation with you, like you my man, and we together, and like
It's you and me.
yeah, then we friends. I got a lot of friends. That's how it would be.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
And I'm keep on,
Have
building
friends.
my thing. But I think if I was working on myself, I would rather be single.
Single.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, okay, so if you say you in a relationship, right, but the relationship is not totally there yet, like you're not like a whole 3 or 4 years in, like y'all not at the point where y'all living together, y'all not at the point where y'all are thinking about living together yet, or any of those matters, you're not married, none of that, and but y'all rocking steady, and you fall off, or something happen, and you're not in a place in your life where you once were when you met this person, and they decide, okay, well, you know what, well, you lost your place, you lost your car, you lost your this and that, you're not really my type of woman no more. Like, how would that make you feel?
I've been in that situation.
Really?
I have, with somebody who I was with we were together for years. My car got towed in a neighborhood that we all shared, and I didn't have all the money. I called him because I was fucking him, and he hit me with the, like, what the fuck did he say? He hit me with the, like, what do you expect me to do kind of situation. And I was just, that was my response. I was like, whoa. Okay, if roles were reversed, I definitely would have given you the money.
Yeah, I would have
Because
helped you
we
with
were
something.
we were in such a situation, not too long ago at that time. But it was just like, okay. I completely cut him off and I just stopped fucking with him. I got my
Period.
car back and it just was what it was. But it really made me see
Who
that you could put in a whole lot for somebody and it will give you shit on a
ass to
platter.
kiss.
Hello.
Facts.
So
But that's different because you were already dating them. This is like.
Right, I'm saying both ways though. Like
If we were
so
just,
even
like,
if you was
talking-
just single, or if a situation where you were actually rocking with this person for a minute, like, and they totally just switched up on you because you fell off or hit a little rock bottom.
Or they just showed you what was up. Like, they're not rocking with you like that. It's a convenient situation for them. And if they have to make any sacrifices for the benefit of you or just to be helpful to you, it's not happening. That's
Stuff it.
wild. But it's some wild people out here.
But that sounds like a relationship to me though. We just not living together. If I'm rocking with you that hard, then for years,
Well,
then we're in a
it gotta be
relationship.
for
Yeah.
years.
But, I mean, that's still an example.
Because if we just friends, then you can walk away. But if we like invested a lot into each other, then we just not living together, but we still investing into each other, then that
Right.
would be a problem. Yes, definitely.
Right.
and that was the situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I stopped fucking with him. But I feel like when I'm completely down and out, I have nothing to pour into another cup.
That's fine.
So to be honest, I don't necessarily want to be in a relationship. I am in a relationship and have been going through shit, but I've been in this shit for a minute. Now we were just getting into it or just starting to kick it he definitely would have been friend zoned. Because in my mind, I can only be your friend. I don't have anything to pour into you as a girlfriend. Exactly. So they ask what do you bring to the table? At that point, usually I bring the fucking table and the chairs. At that point, I wouldn't have been able to. So I'm not trying to experience a relationship or a true situationship. If we gonna fuck, but usually it's friends.
I feel like I would have to respect the person if they came to me and said, I don't think like we're not right there because of where you are right now. I would have to respect that. At least they was honest. At least they ain't like drag me along.
Facts, that's true.
So I think
it's to be
And still fuck you and
right. Had me
and
thinking,
not even take you serious because of your situation.
Yeah, had me thinking we doing something like, okay, you gonna ride this with me kind of thing. I'd rather you tell me.
Yeah,
I mean, I had one like friend dude, whatever, wound up saying like he respect me for that. You know, I still rock with him to this day. Like we still fuck with each other. But I also had a couple niggas like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? I done thought I put in this time, effort, and energy, and you just basically telling me you ain't got it to give. And it's just like, oh, can you not respect that? Like, nah, okay, well, there's the door. Yeah. Like, your presence really wasn't needed, but there's the door. You know what I'm saying? So,
damn.
What about you? What you think? You asked us?
Bitch, you asked us. All right, so to be honest, the way I be rocking with folks, because I mean, okay, so let me just keep it a little clear from the beginning. On the accident, I usually date exclusively. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody says that's such a bad thing to do or so wrong to do. Well, not like bad thing to do, but most people, like, especially people in, like, older generations and stuff, they usually would tell you, like, explore your options, date around, date this, and, you know, like, if you're single, be single, be single. But for me, I don't really like a lot of activity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have that one person that I'm rocking with. Like, you know, I can just get that one, get my dick from that one person. I can trust you, you know, X, Y, and Z, you know, I'm rocking with you.
Because if I like you, I like you. And I don't really want nobody else.
Yeah, facts. But, so, like, with that being said, if I'm fucking with you, like, heavy, like, the way life is set up right now, if I lost all of that shit today and we've been rocking like that, and you pretty much like off the, oh, you're not the woman I need anymore or want anymore, like, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a problem with it because at the end of the day, first and foremost, like, a bitch always bounce back. I'm never the type that's just gonna sit there, lay down, and stay down. So,
besides giving that whole spiel, besides show them, what else can you do?
You know, I might not be able to do a lot, but okay, maybe once or whenever I get a couple dollars, because I mean, I am a hustler, I get it regardless. It might not be as much, but I'm gonna get it one way or the other. So I mean, I'm still gonna, you know, try to take you on a date, maybe, you know, it's once I can, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I might find a small little gift or something to give you, you know what I'm saying? My conversation is still gonna be the same. Who I am, it didn't really change.
So I'm not saying like necessarily per se, but I'm saying if a man came to you like that, do you feel like your response would be to explain yourself or to show him that although I don't have these things, I'm still the same person? Or would your response be walk away?
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, because, like, for example, like, I live alone for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I live alone. So, ain't no nigga paying my bills. No niggas paying my car note. No niggas paying my car insurance, X, Y, and Z. So, for me, like, if I lost my job today or lost all of those things, that really should not even affect you because you're not paying for it. You're not helping me in that aspect. So, if I'm dating you, everything that I'm giving to you now is going to be the same thing I'll be able to do for you if I lost it all today because all those things I'm handling, not you.
Very true.
But if we was living together and shit like that, then it probably would be a different scenario. Because at this point now, our finances are tied in. You're going to have to take over the whole X, Y, and Z. You're going to have to pay this bill, that bill, this. So that might be a different conversation at that point, though. It might.
Yeah.
Okay. I get your point, but for me, it was just a little different.
If anybody ever looked me in my face and turned
That's
it
what
back,
I said.
I've grown for so many people. I don't think I have had one relationship where the dude was like good, like, you know, and I never, you know, had to come out my pockets and stuff like that. But because I'm always riding that, if anybody ever decided that they was gonna look me in my face when I was down and like, baby. And I don't even think it's even a safe thought, like, because I really would go off. Like, I would really, like, you better find you somebody to play with.
Hello. That's exactly how I felt, because how dare you? Not that you owe this to me, but how the fuck dare you? We had all this time. Like, I could think of time after time where I've helped your black ass out. Like,
nah, real shit.
Nah, for real.
shit. You better have even fix your lips. You better happily skip your ass over here and bring me whatever the fuck I
Hello.
need. Like
my whole thing is I just dropped him off. I picked him up from work and dropped him off home.
so he don't need to have a vehicle and he judging you.
Bitch went home and my shit got
That's what I be
towed.
talking about, though.
Like,
That's
He don't
what
need
I'm
to have
talking
a.
about.
But so when now that your car is no longer in your possession, now he
Now
don't
you
know
get
what he supposed
now
to do
it's just
for
like,
you.
oh,
Child, when I got that vehicle back, I'd have fucking ran it through his house, bitch.
I wanted to, but he lived with his mom.
Fuck. Child, his mother clearly ain't told him a bitch ass thing.
I just had to say fucking.
See, but that's,
That's
I feel like
fucking.
that's another conversation in itself too, because it's at the same time, like, you can't be damn near in the predicament that I'm in when I done fell off my feet and then judge
And then
me
you wanna
too,
judge
and then it
somebody?
seem like I'm not good enough for you, or like my situation is
You
not
don't even
ideal
own a
for
vehicle.
you.
You don't even
Well,
own
not even
one.
in this. We at the same fucking table.
We not even
the
we not even at
same
the same table, nigga. You still at the kitty table. My chair just got taken from under me a little bit, but I'm still standing at the table.
Yeah, right. That's
You
the
ain't
thing.
even
like,
back to the table yet.
yeah, so that's
Right, she is
that's
right
a whole
there.
nother situation. Though, like,
wild.
'cause you're not about to.
It's the audacity.
It can't be a situation where I'm accepting your downfalls, and then you want to sit here and act like you higher than
same
me.
thing.
But I missed a little
That's
something.
getting you around, nigga. If you don't help me, how you gonna get to work?
Hello.
No, listen.
Hello.
Ask
Listen.
yourself how you gonna get to work.
No, for real, nigga.
Dumbass. That's stupid as shit. That's so wild, yo.
About the shit.
It's just the fact that y'all went in together. Like,
For real. Audacity.
It's the audacity,
It's the
man.
yeah,
It's the
it's
all-time
the-
high.
Because Audacity been free for a long time. It's been on sale, okay?
I'm telling you, I told
For
you about
real.
my week, okay?
Child.
The gangster was tested.
She put, child, I'm sorry. This might have bought stock in Audacity. She deep rooted.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Okay.
Yes, we have to.
All right, y'all. So, moving on forward, I wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all feel are your strongest senses and why? And I'm just gonna go ahead and kick it out there because what I feel is my strongest sense.
Like our five senses?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I feel is my strongest sense is one that is unwritten, unsaid, and it's not even official. It's unspoken. But I feel like my strongest sense is my women's intuition. Because, and you know, I don't even know why that's not even on the list of real senses, but that's
Intuition.
that's the
It is.
strongest.
Intuition could
Because
be
I would
sense.
definitely say intuition. That's why I asked, like, you say senses?
Yeah.
Can it be one of the 5 things?
Um,
Nah, my intuition is broke.
Really?
That shit has never worked. But
Are you sure?
Are you listening?
Right. Are you actually
Is
sure?
it
or-
talking to you when
no,
you just
I mean, I ain't gonna
ignore
say.
her?
I mean, it's been times where I have been like, but then I've had times where I literally was like oblivious to something, like, you know, or just really wasn't even thinking, like, you know, thinking in that way. So
Or did you just ignore it? Like, did
No.
something ever pop up in your head like, something ain't right? I can't put
So
my finger on it.
I saw this
but something
thing.
about this shit ain't
Yes,
right.
I saw this thing about your inner person.
The sixth sense?
Yes, your inner person. So this one lady was saying how she didn't have an inner person. Like, say when you're reading a text message, does it like the person in your head read it?
Yeah.
Or so the lady was saying that,
That
she
she
just
doesn't
saw the
have it.
words and just comprehended it.
Yeah.
no,
Or like
I
when
do
she
have
dream.
a person that speak, or like, you know, that
That you
we,
hear.
we all have a
she
narrator,
just saw
Right.
the words.
Basically,
But you
you
hear
Right.
your own voice, kind of.
somewhat.
Yeah, it's like your own voice.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's because I'm too nice of a person, so I don't even be expecting like wild shit. So
But
when
it's
it come along, I be like, I be really like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Yeah. Now after I ignore the first, or not ignore, after I have, you know, it did come along, and then I didn't realize it, but I let it go. I got past it. That's when it starts clicking. It's like, oh, but what if you missing something? What if this person is doing this? And like that's it goes
Yeah.
into overdrive after that.
Oh, damn, it's no
Baby stressed out.
balance.
Yeah,
Child.
exactly.
You
It's
gotta
no
find
in
the
between.
Stressed out.
It's no in between for me.
Yeah.
It's either
Damn.
off or it's in overdrive.
Damn. So that's a dangerous state.
Yeah, girl,
Yeah.
That's
tell
a
her.
dangerous state. Ooh.
Cause you be thinking all kind of wild shit. And then it be like something totally different.
So
Like,
simple.
ooh, I was about to kill
The
you.
stories I put together in my head. You be like, you even stop and think to yourself.
I was playing
"Alright,
your
bitch,
death, and you wouldn't
you
even
really
doing
be,
that.
you really off the chain.
But
Like,
no, I don't be thinking it's a matter of being off the chain. I think it's a matter of
Survival.
and then it's like past
You don't put nothing past
experiences
somebody.
and the fact that like now how people are nowadays, you can't put shit past somebody sometimes. And if A and B is not enough, bitch is a C. Like
Hello.
you cannot sit here and like think that it's gonna be anything else or to expect for it to be anything less with the way people move in these days and ages. Like you gotta kinda, okay, well, You know, like my intuition won't come out of nowhere, like, or it won't speak to me in a negative light out of nowhere. It's usually something that you done moved funny, something was real off, something was different, too different, you know, and it's just, I mean, I've been on this earth for 29 goddamn years. It ain't but so much different that different can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of this shit's familiar.
Last time I was cheated on, y'all, I swear to God, I had no, like, this nigga had a whole relationship going on, and I had no idea. It wasn't until my best friend's mom was like, well, baby, you sure he ain't? And that's when it seemed like it was like a light bulb went off, and it was like, he's fucking cheating on me.
Oh my God.
I had no, I swear to God, I had no idea. So after she said that, it started,
It clicked.
shit went in overdrive. So that's when I started looking. I
Putting all the
found
pieces
used
together.
condoms and all that.
Oh wow.
The disrespect. He had been cheating so much, he got sloppy.
Because he was comfortable. Because
Yeah.
he realized that your brain wasn't clicking on it.
Exactly, because I wasn't looking for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really was not there. I'm just not that. I told you she broke.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fine tune you, girl. Yeah. Couple cranks.
Yeah, no, for real.
I don't know. It's definitely not sight, but I would say my ability to observe.
I like the switch, the play on words there. That's dope.
Because
Yeah, that is you. You do sit back and kind of just like take it all in.
Thank you.
Piece it together. And
I watch everything.
Me too.
Everything.
It might not always be a good thing though.
And see, I don't feel like, and this is why I feel like I can't go to clubs for real. Or clubs just does something to my spirit because okay, so it's like I'm trying to enjoy myself.
But you watching everybody else.
I'm watching everybody and it just feels like everybody's sad. Like I just get this feeling that everybody's sad and they have this mask to where they have this ability to where they're just, I don't know,
They're
trying to
faking
switch
the
into
funk.
happiness. Yeah. And it's draining for my spirit or something. Like it's like I don't know.
You feel like it's just like a fake world, like it's like you're just in the midst of a bunch of people pretending to be happy.
Pretty much. It's like, I don't know, you're in a fog. Like, you
movie
ever seen like
it's called The Gamer or something.
I never
You ever watched that movie?
Y'all be watching all the goddamn
Yeah,
movies.
find a movie called The Gamer. It's kind of just like that.
But don't you think to some extent that's the world that we live in real life though? Like most people are depressed. Most people are sad.
No,
It's
because
not
I've
really much
gone
to be
in-
happy about in this world right now.
That's very true, but
Unless
I've
you like
gone
a parent
into-
or, you know, or you got everything, you know, that you want out of life. And usually people ain't doing that until they about 50 or 60 for the most part. So, I mean, for real, like, that's when you usually get to that age when you just at a good float. But in real life, at this age, I feel like we still building, we still learning, we still kind of putting shit together. So I don't think there's ever a point where a person is totally happy. But if anything, I mean, I would go to the club and go out or be social to get over the fact that I'm sad or I'm depressed or I'm not happy or I'm
maybe-
going through
But
something.
when you're an empath, that shit is draining.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
When you literally can feel all the energy around you, and it's just like, oh my God. It's
Yeah,
so
because I
heavy
feel like
in
it's
here.
not necessarily only with clubs, but I've walked into rooms where you just feel joy. You just feel like an overwhelming sense of fucking love. Like,
Baby showers.
who is in this place? Not
That's
even
it.
baby showers. I've gone into people like employment establishments, and you know that shit
Okay.
that has to be stressful. People are working here every day, 12 hours a day, but for some reason it still feels like a community of love. It still feels like
Okay.
I don't know. You feel, I don't know. It's just a vibe that things give off of. And clubs just sat in my soul for some reason.
Damn.
Yeah,
That
like
is
I truly
heavy.
don't enjoy them.
That's some heavy ass
She
shit.
said, I
It's some
truly
heavy
don't
shit.
enjoy
I don't, and
I
I've
know,
been
but
trying
But
to.
it's good to know that now because I used to just be like, oh, she on her bullshit again. She ain't going.
Okay, so I realized this when we went to the club with, I can't even remember whose birthday it was or what situation it was, but I remember Deja was there.
Sheesh.
Damn, this was a long ass time ago.
Deja was there. You was sitting across from me. I can't remember who else was there. I don't remember what club it was, but I remember looking around like we all just seemed so sad. Like, what is going on? One of y'all just kept saying, "Get up and dance," and I was just like, "Bitch, I can't. Like, I cannot. My ass was planted."
We're worrying. Who?
I don't.
I don't think
know.
I was there because I don't think I've ever been out with.
You were there.
Okay, except
You drug us out.
I'm trying to think. When
I
was
don't
I
remember
ever
that.
out with Deja?
Right? That was such a long time ago.
Okay, so
has to be.
I think we probably was living on Claire.
Because we haven't talked
We're
about
living on.
No, that had to be in Henson Creek.
Nah.
No, because we were on Cleveland then.
We weren't. We was cool
Okay,
with her,
we
but we were
were.
really close to her when we
Yeah.
lived
Nice.
in Sula Metro.
I definitely don't remember that
I don't
night.
remember ever clubbing with Deja.
For real?
I mean, I do recall that maybe it was something. I just like the vision ain't all the way there yet. I
Cause I
don't
was gonna
know.
say the game room, but I don't think Deja came to the game room. with us.
Martinis.
It wasn't Martin.
It wasn't
You
Martini's
sure?
either.
I don't think she's ever been to
It
Martin.
had to have been the game room.
Cafe Asia wasn't open. I don't know why it's giving me Cafe Asia, but
You took it all the way back.
That was
I
my
forgot all
spot.
about Cafe Asia.
I miss Cafe Asia. Them fucking Long Beach.
Them steps was nothing to play with. They just had way too many steps.
Yeah, I'm not big on steps either.
Yeah.
They're not my friend. Remember when I fell down them steps in that club?
I told her about that.
I like literally lay at the
Bar
bottom.
7.
Like, you know, have you seen a movie with somebody like laying at the bottom and they like open their eyes? I literally had one of those moments that I opened my eyes and people were standing around me like, the club thought I was gonna sue. They kept the club. It was a better environment. Aqua gave me like, I wasn't here for it.
Hood rat.
Hood. I feel like I was
Hood
like I
rat.
was trying to fight somebody's mother. Like,
Damn, not that.
Aqua gives you fight somebody's mother, and Martinis give you fight somebody's grandmother.
For real.
Or just, how about you fight somebody granddaddy up off you?
Exactly.
That's exactly what Martini is giving. Get your granddaddy.
I'm working on my nose.
He keep on trying to come up behind me while I'm dancing.
And then look, and then all the old men on you, and all the old women, and they mad because the old men on you.
He almost dropped his
my
cane.
nose
Get him
burned.
off me.
So sorry. I don't want to get my body.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that shit hurt.
I started laughing as soon as you said, "Oh man." Oh my God.
Nah, because it's the facts. And you know
Get
it.
your granddaddy.
It's a hot one.
He got his cane and he got up on me.
Yes.
All right, well let's flip it a little bit, guys.
Old Spice. And Citro. I haven't even heard of that.
It's vitamins. It's vitamins.
Then I thought that
It's the
No,
but
the
it's
little
the
is
one. It's the
actually
one like that.
Half a white
Yeah,
man
I know.
told
I've
it.
seen the bigger ones. I never saw
well,
the
I
mini.
just got that.
That's, you supposed to
I
charge
want
it
them
before
to
you
be
got
like
here.
fresh
I'm
and
like,
new. See, I know I didn't use these. What a minute.
I
I never
have
seen
a
it this
full-size one,
tiny
too.
though.
Yeah, I know. I actually like the
Yeah.
tiny one.
Oh, you ain't
super
put no.
cute. Send me the link.
So hold up to the camera so they can see because it's black. So I don't know. Oh, put it behind the white box maybe. That might help. But the wands come in purse and travel, honey.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Girl,
So
these
a lot
drinks, I'm sorry, these drinks are everything. To me,
They
these
really
are
are.
my favorite sex
They
toys.
really are.
Like, amazing. I haven't tried the rose yet. I hear amazing things about the rose, but I love these.
I was going
I don't
to get
think
one. I was
nothing's
trying to
touching the
get one,
rose.
but apparently everybody's getting a rose right now because I
They
cannot
got the
get one.
mini, y'all. They're
So
travel
she just for the clit.
Just with
Yeah.
the clips.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like inserting.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
so
really
I don't
need
either.
inserts either, though,
But
to be
like,
honest.
I was trying to turn it on so you could see, like,
Yeah, Michelle didn't charge her.
no,
No, I
it's
think
not
you
Oh, no,
hold
it's
it.
on.
You
I
gotta
just
hold
turned it on.
Yeah, you got to hold
Let me
it.
see how that.
It's 2 buttons.
Yeah, he held the power
So
button.
I think you just
Or
turned
maybe
it
I
back
double
on.
I
clicked her.
I'm just trying to
And then I
see.
think this one is the mode.
I want you to feel how strong. Them drinks are strong. Like,
Ooh.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
And you actually can use it as a body massage on other parts of your body too. But
but
Is
that
it
one
strong
feels,
enough?
It's,
It
yes,
is.
yes, ma'am. This is the
Yeah,
first
it
setting,
is.
and it's like super.
Okay, how much is this cute?
Woo! Shit! This will kill
so
you.
actually, all of these toys were under $30 a piece.
I have one.
All the toys I bought were $30 a piece.
Ooh,
And I actually, my well,
This
those,
one y'all gonna
what I
like
like
this
about
one.
those is they're waterproof
See,
too.
that's
Like,
the
you can
thing.
use
The
it in
rose
the
is
shower.
waterproof.
And
Okay,
the
but
jet
it's
set.
supposed to be waterproof. I just broke my rose in the fucking bathtub. I don't know what happened, y'all, but it died on me, and I was
This
like
one has
so
a
sad.
remote.
Woo!
Oh my god.
You sure you want to drink it,
This
girl?
is strong.
Not at all.
I was.
So this one has a
Can I
remote.
get the hookah?
So
Yeah,
your
that's
partner
fine.
can have the remote.
Oh yes.
So I've actually done that, y'all.
This is like
And they all come with cute little bags.
It's not an anal toy.
Okay,
this,
so
this looks like
question.
anal.
So it's called a Kegel exerciser. That's what they call them on Amazon. Kegel exercisers. They don't call them.
So I actually had an experience like that, but it was
And I can
actually
control
that
it
one
with
looks a
this.
lot more comfortable than the one that I experienced. The one I experienced has a curve on it, and then it has this part is long and actually reaches to where it can go into your butt.
Okay, so that's
well,
Yeah.
it's so funny you mentioned that.
Oh, so that's the one.
Ooh, is it a plug?
And that one,
You know I love
comes with the
plugs.
app. So the person downloads the app.
I do have one with the app.
Yeah.
So
cute, y'all.
I bought these because I wanted to talk to you guys
I
about
did my nails over too, y'all. I didn't even like them.
masturbating and why it's good for you. Is this what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, you was like, oh my god.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
this is
So
a
imagine
wand.
this, but like
Let me see.
imagine this, but it's like curved here, and then this one has a it's longer and it was like
This is
it has like a
cute.
bulb on the end, so you,
Ooh,
the
I
bulb
love
goes on.
this.
And it's actually made to
Oh.
fit in, like against your G spot, so it curves up.
Yeah.
But after a
So
while,
I'm wondering
if you
that's
have
what
it in
this is
too long,
supposed to
it
do
gets
because it has like that
painful.
little two little
Shit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But after a while, did you want this? After a while, it gets a little painful to me. But like
Fascinated
I
with
like
this.
the idea
So
of
the
it
only
having
thing
an
with
app.
this though, this curve on your ass crack. I mean, Wait, this for
It's
booty
for
or you
inside.
can do either?
I think you can do either.
Oh, okay. This reminds me of like.
So this is called the wand.
Yeah, the intimate wand, but this looks
Mm-hmm.
like a booty toy.
It could be a
You
booty
probably
toy
can
or
get
the
both
other toy.
sides.
Yeah, but you know,
At the same
I don't really
time.
like to mix my toys. If I'm gonna use it for the booty, I'm gonna use it for the
No,
booty.
I
If
mean
I'm
you
gonna
probably
use it
can
for
get both sides at the same time. That's what I meant.
Is it that flexible?
Is it? Can you bend it? No.
Don't
Okay.
break it.
Oh, you probably could.
Yeah, 'cause it's curved
yeah,
up and you
You pass. Oh, she got a handful over there.
Right.
So
She's going on
basically, I bought these to talk to you guys about masturbating. So masturbating is actually one of the healthiest things to do as far as stress relief. Right next to actually, they had on this list I saw it was running and masturbation.
This is really hard.
Well, fuck the running because I don't like it.
This one is strong.
But it's actually good for
Running.
your health to masturbate.
I tried to tell y'all that.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell me.
It really right.
And you know a lot
wow,
of
this
well, a
one-
lot of
I like
people.
the
I don't know a lot of
settings
people. I don't know. I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but what I experienced when both pregnancies is that I had extremely high sex drive, extremely high. So toys help you out.
Yeah, I agree. This is really hard. I would not recommend
Yes,
putting
it
this
seems
no
very
way.
painful. But see, that's why I didn't like the curved one that one of these because it was like after a while it's painful. After a while it's like, oh my god, like take it out. Like,
Once you come, you contracting.
well, I actually had it in for like 4 hours
Bitch, why?
Yeah.
because we were at a party.
Oh.
Hey, girl.
I don't know. We
Hey.
all was like, what?
We were at a party and like he had the app and he was just like going crazy with it. And after a while, I was like, all right, I can't. It's hard. Like after a
Yeah.
while, it just kind of hurts.
Yeah, especially sitting down on it and all of that. That's a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that joint is curved. It's like hitting right at your like. It's a little. After a while, it gets a little pain, but it does feel good. It's just different.
So that's why I don't want
I
to be
can't
dropping
turn
to
this
the
off,
knees.
child. I've been
I
trying
was
to
You gotta
struggling.
hold it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I say, I've
And they
been
came
trying
with
to
cute
turn
little
this off.
bags.
I love
I like
this
the
one, though.
packaging of the wand though. That whatever that's the wand.
wand,
right?
yeah.
I like the packaging of that.
And it comes with like all these different things. So all these toys actually are really inexpensive. I got them all for under $30 on Amazon.
Oh wow.
Yes, but the thing is, on Amazon, they don't have them, like the good toys, you have to change your wording around because you can't search vibrators because
Yeah,
only certain
no.
things will come up. And
Like
it'd
neck
be like
massages and
the boring
shit.
stuff, yeah. Like regular little bullets and stuff.
Damn, you better go home.
So
and
you
have a
gotta
good time.
be careful and when you're searching what you're looking for. But
Man,
you can always
Amazon.
also go to toy stores or, websites and stuff. But if you need something like,
This
Prime,
street will murder your clit.
like, oh, my
Yeah.
toy died.
This is
So,
like
can I
clit
ask you a question?
homicide.
It's not. I promise you.
This drink is strong. But
everything.
like honestly, my rose was like that too.
I
It
can't
was.
use it.
Okay, well, how long did Amazon take you to send you? Because we
I
had
did
war.
We did Prime.
we had-
girl.
For real, because
Yeah, I
they
got
threatened
Prime,
to
too.
cancel. They threatened to stop letting me buy or sell shit. And I don't even sell nothing. I just buy from Amazon. But because they can't get my delivery correct, they got a problem with me. They done cut the
no.
fucking tree down in front of my building. I guess so you can now see my address. I don't fucking know.
You might need to
but
put special directions in
I
your.
have special
Oh,
directions.
shit.
Or do like the little hub that we
Ooh,
go
I
pick it
see
up
you.
from like a place.
Yeah. They have like random hubs that you can go get your stuff.
This is 10 speed. I mean, a 10.
She sounds like it was a bike.
I know, right? It is
I'm
basically
like,
like
I
a bike. You
don't
ride
know.
it.
This thing say
9.
black. That's it. Black, purple, and red. That's the colors that come
I'm
in.
gonna order that
All the
tonight.
extra stuff.
I can use her for a lot of different things.
She over here playing with the seeds.
Is this waterproof?
Yes, they're all
See,
waterproof.
that's the thing. A lot of these toys be saying they waterproof, and my rose fucking died.
Yeah,
The
the rose is
the
definitely
moment I
fucking
put it in water, it died. It died.
Oh, maybe it's just like moisture proof, not waterproof.
probably-
No, it's
No,
you're
or-
supposed to be able
or
to
it's
use it
water
in water,
resistant.
Oh,
but
yeah.
maybe it's like shower water, not exactly bathtub.
Submerged.
Certain
Bitch, it's supposed to be it's drenched pussy,
Okay,
not
I will.
water.
I will say
Did
that
you-
those I've used those in a tub and they work.
Okay, so let me ask you: with your rose, you ever use it in water?
No, not in the
Okay,
tub.
do you?
Release everything
bless
and
you.
then you just
Bless you.
go about your day. So whatever you choose to do after that, you do.
I got a question. This is so off topic. Would y'all do like mushroom type of meditation?
Like doing
psychedelics? Yeah,
I
psychedelics.
am highly afraid of
I've heard a
psychedelics.
lot of people with their stories with
terrified
like
of
fucking
shrooms.
mushrooms and shit, and it's like that high lasts so long that I ain't trying to fuck with it for real. I ain't really never did nothing ever more than weed. I mean, I did a little lean every now and then, but like not no psychedelics. I'm not fucking with the psychedelics because them drugs last too long.
I feel like with psychedelics, because they say whatever headspace you're in, that's what the type of trip you'll have. And because I know how my thoughts, I told you I was overdrive. I don't got time for me to think I'm in a good headspace. The next thing I know, I'm on this horrible ass trip. Like,
For 12 hours.
So I don't know if it's that
when I
long,
was
but
in school, this dude jumped off the roof of one of our buildings.
Yeah.
Because he was on shrooms. He was on a different trip.
yeah, I don't got
See,
time.
I ain't got
Jumped off
time
the
for
roof
that.
And broke his leg.
So I recently
Both of them?
Yeah,
Shit.
both of them.
Shit. I bet you he rethought climbing on the roof next time or taking a motherfucking shrooms.
He probably didn't think like nothing of it, like when he was high in the midst of his
Okay, and
high.
I'm not trying to ever be that high, but I recently watched Red Table Talk, and they were talking about like psychedelics and how they're
Release you.
trying to, I guess, connect it with healing from trauma.
Are they talking about ayahuasca?
They talking about ayahuasca. They talking about LSD. They're talking
What the
about
fuck is ayahuasca?
It's this.
I ain't never
like,
heard of that.
herb.
It's a herb that you
Yeah.
drink like tea.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to release.
But you're doing it with
and-
a guided, I forgot what they called it, but like a guided
teacher type
spiritual healer.
Oh, no,
and
ma'am.
they take you through your journey, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's like you cry, you vomit, you do all these
Oh,
things.
hell
and
no.
it's like you shed all of the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like you walking in with your inner child, holding your inner child's hand, like releasing all of these weird, crazy shit that you've been through, all the, everything that you've seen, everything
was very
that
interesting.
How long does the high last?
They said,
I have no idea.
I think 2 to 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
But then you still have another, I guess, however long you after to like talk you through your journey or talk about what happened during that trip, because apparently it's a motherfucking trip.
Yeah.
You're like
I
sweat.
don't know
You're,
if
you're
I'm be-
sweating.
Yeah,
It's,
I
was
it's
terrified
almost
about
it's like
mountains.
a
I'm like a
psychedelic.
bit
Think of it as a spiritual detox.
Yeah, this
So
one
you're,
guy said
you're
it basically
sweating. You're
everything.
everything.
And it's
Yeah.
called what? Ayahuasca? I'm gonna have to look that
Yeah,
up.
You know, the first person that told
I
me
ain't
about
fucking with that.
ayahuasca was Angel. You remember Angel?
Uh-huh.
He was the first person that told me. I mean, y'all should believe that. He's
I
a fucking
definitely
stoner.
believe that.
But yeah, he was like, one day I definitely want to try ayahuasca, and he was explaining it to me and what it's supposed to do for you and all this other stuff, and I was like, okay.
I feel like if he wasn't so, I feel like mentally he was on a different level. Like he was a little before his time because he was young, but he was just
he was weird. He had the sweetest, like he was such a sweetheart. He was really a sweetheart, but
sweet soul.
and as far as spiritually, he was very intelligent. Realistically,
He was very immature.
It's not immature, girl. He just did his elevator just didn't go to the top. Like the brain cells, I don't know if he just burnt them. I don't know. He just was not very smart. I care for him. I care for him. He was a good person. He was a very good friend, but he just wasn't that. You ever seen somebody you try to help them out and the shit they do just piss you the fuck off because they just not thinking? He's just not a thinker, yo.
I felt that energy.
And then you feel bad because you done cursed him to filth.
I remember
that's
those
so
days.
fucking stupid.
That was way. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Charles, we got like 10 more minutes. You want to try to throw yours in there before we go?
Okay, well, since we talking about masturbation, I feel like this goes hand in hand. What do y'all feel like, or what do you consider self-care? What do you do?
Masturbation definitely goes in there.
I know a whole lot of, well, I don't know. I never
Meditation
thought
too.
as well. Of course, yeah, for like the deeper level stuff with those, but I consider my self care like the basic stuff though. Or maybe is that just hygiene?
Yeah, I think
Like as
that's
far as
hygiene.
like nails.
And believe it or
That's
not,
snatch,
the
and
first
no
time I did
fuck
my
that.
own, it was a snatch, and it was painful. But I feel like it wasn't as painful as it would have been if I would have had somebody else do it.
See, no.
It just take long. That's the only thing I don't like.
It do
It
take a
takes
little
longer
while.
to do it yourself, and that's the only thing I hate.
But I also think it depends on the wax that you use when you're doing it yourself too. It depends on the wax that you use. You cannot use that wax that come with the wax pads. Like no, you cannot use that shit. You got to use that charcoal wax, y'all.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
That shit changes the game. The wax matters. It matters.
I'm gonna order some chocolate wax because
I'll send you the link, girl. It's
hard
very
wax.
you get a
It's
nice
really
big
hard.
ass bag, $25.
I like pedicures. Pedicures make me feel like I am just like on. I don't know. I really feel like I can breathe after I get a pedicure.
Yeah.
And this lady the other day, she literally, well, not the other day, but a few weeks ago, she pulled out this thing, like it was like a metal vibrator, and she put it on her wrist and then massaged my feet and my legs. Y'all, I could have took that old lady home. For real, I could not believe
That's
it.
like
I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Where she done pulled this big ass thing?
Can you
I mean, I give myself a little something, but I ain't never like.
it get the blood flowing. You know, it just
Can you
it
try my
concludes the
legs?
whole pedicure. Like they
But
skipping
don't
the
let
whole
me get
step.
waxed. My nails
I like
and
getting my
toes
legs
done, my